Hi there guys, good whatever time it is where you are. I'm Lucindahead and we're going to be carrying on with the Amnesia Let's Play today. Should be episode 9 if memory serves. Nearly in the double digits now, so we're getting there. I actually don't know how long this game is. I have no idea how long Amnesia is. I think there's still quite a ways to go yet, but you know what? I'm really happy about that. So, without further ado, let's get right into it.
July 4th, 1839. It's done! The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive.
You didn't try reassembling
The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Yes, that is a little strange. I will grant it to you. To look. I don't think it opened the cupboard. Did it open the other cupboard? That thing is starting to find me way too often. Did that have a big bloody streak on it before? I do not remember that having a huge cut in it before. Oh. Well, that's new. Damn, this is a pimp ass study. Mate, it's not even dark. Calm down. Is it the noises that are freaking him out? Weird how they have some chests that you can open and some that you can't. Ooh, there's things I can smash. don't think religious icons are going to help me right now. Just something tells me about the tone of the game that religious imagery, not going to really help. Can I open those drawers? Kind of can, kind of can't. Don't think there's going to be much in them though. Don't think they're hiding too much from me. I'm just checking to see if there's anything tucked away. I'm just closing the doors after me, just in case.
This shouldn't be.
Usually it does that when I'm near something that I should read or look at. To my most trusted friend and student, John Wayner, the most remarkable thing happened as I was travelling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described in the Hortus Conclusius. I hope I pronounced that right. It was as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with an unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its colour washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It is an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Alderstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails, when I finally found the cavern. I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as I closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine, where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue, shimmering light engulfed me, and the colours of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black, with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. That doesn't English quite right. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry as I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about the interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realised I owed you a truth about my last visit to Alderstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I will add a skip button so people don't have to listen to that if they don't want to. You know, at this point nobody has said anything for or against the reading, so I'm just going to read and add a skip button, because that way it seems that everybody wins. Please let me know if you feel to the contrary, but at the moment I'm not getting any comments from anyone, so it's fine. I'll just do whatever I feel like doing at this point. I want the oil! Give me the oil! Can I have that? Seems like I'm going to have to climb along those broken windowsills, aren't I? Well, I'm going to finish raiding stuff first. Hammer with blood. Greyhound's head with blood. And a hacksaw. I think this was the office of a taxidermist. Not a very good one. Who uses bright red stitching? What taxidermist uses bright red thread to stitch? That's just sick.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
That's not okay, man. Don't chop up your dogs. That's not okay. Poor guys. Now I just feel really bad. Now I'm not going to feel bad about killing that Alexander guy when we find him. Oh, that's right, those are human skulls. I don't care about that. Human skulls don't bother me. Humans killing humans? That's so old news. Ew. (1658), January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I am still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy that I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they will prove less of a hassle to acquire. Nah, man. There's lots of humans around. Especially in 1658, and given that you're clearly that rich. Ew. I should imagine that you could acquire plenty of humans who thought they were just coming to work for you. I would have so much preferred you chopping up humans to dogs. It's not okay to hurt animals and kids. Humans can fight for themselves. Adults, I mean. Animals and kids? No, it's not okay to hurt them. Oh, I'm out of oil again. Hang on. Let's just heal like crazy away a minute. Did they fall down? Ew. The outside looks like it's covered in... Oh, come on! That was clearly not what I wanted to do. Yes, I know, tread carefully. Go away, you asshole. That was your fault, not mine. I clearly was just trying to get out through the window. Is there anything further along here that I should worry about? Nope. Yeah, the outside is all gooey now. Guess we're all doomed. That better be pig carcasses. Because dog carcasses are not something you want hanging up in your office. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered the gate. Interesting. Are you going to take me in again? Yeah. Okay. Emergency brake. Okay. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meters should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Okay, so I need rods. I believe I have just one rod currently, but I need 3 rods. Is there going to be a monster impeding my ability to find rods? It seems not. It's funny how some windows show it to be dark outside and some windows show it to be bright and sunny. Well, I'm going to leave this episode of Amnesia here. Thank you so much for joining me again. We're really making some progress through the game. I know I keep saying that. I just feel like every time I get another chunk done, I've made progress. And every time I survive a monster attack, I've made progress. Look at me, I'm making small victories. It's one way to get through life. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.